And I'm just going to play in it for now and glue and play and kind of show you what it is and how it works. It's Jean, and let me see if I've got this on here. Good. Okay, you can see the numbers. And I'm in my Anything Goes book. I'm going to do a flip through at the end. I kind of thought about it at the end and I went ahead and did it. So that's why I'm adding Flip Through Friday to my tags. But this is my Anything Goes journal. And I'm just going to play in it for now and glue and play and kind of show you what it is and how it works. And this is the key. Now let me just double check that I am in frame. And I will draw a line. So I need to stay right there. Okay, now, just as a refresher, my Anything Goes book has tabs at the top. So you can see these tabs here. And I don't have a name or anything for this page yet. Now this is just a background I've put on there. But I have A and then 1 and then a red page. And then B, 2, and a green page. And then C, and it goes all the way through. And you'll see as I flip through what I have here. So let's just get started. I don't have a whole lot of time, but I do have a pair of scissors and a stack of papers. And here is some holly. Now, I can choose. Do I want to put it under H for holly? Do I want to put it under 15 for flowers? Or because it does have the berries on it. Or do I want to put it under green? So, I think I'm going to choose H for holly. I hope this is going to turn okay. So let me get over here to H. There's the pink. E, F, G. There's 7, which is not assigned. Here's the purple page, and it's getting pretty full. And then here's H. And what I've got here already are some houses. Now that's a little loose there. Houses, home, and I'm going to put the holly right there. Now, in case the page fills up too fast, I don't have to leave the whole thing of holly. I can just leave one holly leaf and paste over it if I need to. But if I don't, I don't. Now, here we have a mermaid. There's a mermaid, and the mermaid, I have a page for folklore, and I haven't memorized the pages yet. So folk creatures is under page 11. So I'm almost there anyway. So let's go to page 11. There's 9. And I can just go right over to 11. And look at that. There's my page of folklore. And I'm going to put her. I'm not going to put them both. I'm going to cut her out a little bit more. I tell you, I have been having a lot of fun with the warmer weather. I've been out in the garden already. I've even gotten myself a splinter cleaning out some of the brush that I didn't get done last November when I should have been cleaning out the garden. But I didn't clean out the garden last November because I was sick. Oh, was I sick. Let's see, I think I'm just going to cut off part of that hair. And let me just kind of bring it in a little bit. Get a little bit of the seaweed. But anyway, yeah, I was out in the garden. I got everything all cleaned out. I have 4 boxes in my garden. And I got 3 of the boxes all cleaned out. What I didn't clean out is the tomatoes yet. Ooh, there's a little tiny one underneath a poodle. I do kind of hate to cover that one up, but I could bring her over. I'll just bring her over and we'll trim off some of that. So, and if I didn't have room, I could put her under M for mermaid. Or blue or yellow. But I think I've got room for her here if I bring her over just a little bit. Yeah, I think I'm good. So let's see. I have a magazine here to do some gluing. Anyway, I feel really good about getting that done because the pinks are starting to come in and the salvia is starting to come in, and my crocuses are ready to bloom. And I've even got some that are up with the flowers still closed. But that was a couple days ago, and already it is Sunday. I mean, it is, ooh, don't you just hate to cut? Look at that, how I can turn my arm. I can do a little bit more than I used to be able to. So, there we go. She looks good there. So anyway, this is just very, very fun. Now, this is a fairy. Now, she is a folk creature, but I'm going to keep most of this for background, because I don't think I have a fairies page yet. So let's see here. This is just plain. I have folk creatures, dogs, cats, vintage, faces, jewelry, and flowers. So let's see here. I need a numbered page. Here's 13. Let's do fairies. Under number 13. So we're going to have to go back here because we were at 11. There's 12. And did I make a 13? Oh, there it is. 13. It's bent, so it doesn't show up as well. Okay, well, let's go to 13. Yeah, see, there's a lot here I need to cover up. So I'm going to do her on 13, but I'll be covering up a lot of this extra space there. Oh. You know what? Here's some more fairies on the back. And I wanted those. Wouldn't you know, I cut it crooked. I mean, I don't mind crooked, but that's really crooked. Okay, so let me put her up there. Oh, I don't have enough glue on there. So yeah, I had a good time in the garden, and I'm going to be going out and getting some pictures of my crocuses. I have tulips up, I have crocus, I have hyacinth up. I don't have much of anything, but I do have a few of a lot of things. And I have daffodils that are looking to be blooming just about any time. See, the nice thing about, now I'm not going to put that right underneath there, I don't think. Maybe if I trim this down. I am so glad that I saw that. Yeah, and that way it covers up that part too. And I've got all those little fairies. And this book is just purely for fun, because there's no stress about finding certain things to fit on certain pages. Because I could have put these fairies here under green or under F. So, but I'm putting them under fairies just because. And I have some more here. These were the ones I was originally going to put on there, but you know what I think? I think I'm going to save those for my Shamrock St. Patrick's Day journal. And I might just take a portion of them, and then I'll have more for this book. So that was a bonus to find that. And Little People, I think I might save that. Because fairies are the little people, aren't they? Or maybe I'll put it right there. Yeah. Fairies are the little people. So I'm still watching my show, Northern Exposure. Oh my gosh, I had forgotten about Shelley singing. And oh, that's terrible. That was the worst episode ever of Shelley singing. But almost even more cringeworthy than that one was the one where, what's her name? I've got two open here. Jenny O'Connell was a beauty, was homecoming queen. Now, according to them, there was nobody else to be homecoming queen, but just a couple of very ugly junior girls, they said. This show would never have flown nowadays. But they called them dogs. They didn't call them dogs exactly, but they said they were full of kibble or something like that. And it really kind of annoyed me. And it annoyed me that they made her homecoming queen, and she's 29. And of course, being Sicily, Alaska, and there's nobody there in that little town of 800 people, there were only 3 seniors, which I can understand because I was a librarian at a very small school that only had 5 seniors in the senior class. But anyway, what am I looking for? Oh, I'm looking for a piece of tape here. I want a piece of tape because I feel like that's in the way. I want to try and keep this book together. Pretty good. Okay, that's got a little bit of a crush in there, but that's okay. Now, so anyway, I wasn't happy with that, but it was just cringy to watch her be crowned homecoming queen at this dance. And there were other girls at the dance that would have been much more appropriate to be a homecoming queen. So anyway, I was just annoyed about it. And I did hear that the last couple seasons, and I'm on season 5 in the middle of it, is not as great as it was to start off with. Okay, so let's see. This is actually a rug. So I could put it under a rug, or I could put it under a rainbow, which I have a rainbow color, and I'm not sure where it is. So I'll learn these. It's between 8 and I. So rainbow color, there it is, rainbow. And let's see if this fits right there. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. I like that. This is still open. And get my book out to glue on so I don't mess up the pages too much. And this is now I do have those rainbow things. Now I don't like this as much, so I think I'll cover it over here instead. And I'm going to make it go this way so it doesn't look so much like a rug. Now we've got this little model wearing, I'm loving these clothes. They're from Sweden, and I get this catalog, and that came the other day. And I have faces, but I don't have people. So I think I'll put her under M for model, because she's a model. I could put her under pink, but my pink is pretty full. I'll show you. Oh, there it is. My pink is, oh, I already have her under pink. Look at there. I have a little one. Okay, you can tell I was cutting up my catalog. So let's go for M for model. JLKM. Yes, I don't have much here, so what I should do is put kind of a background page here. I think I've got some. Oh, you know what I did? I've tossed away all my my extra bits of paper here. when I was cleaning, trying to sort out things because I had so many of them and I didn't use them. I think I've still got some. Well, no, I don't see any there. So there we go. And then I will put that there. Just a nice background piece of paper. Just because I don't like to, I mean, I want to cover up the pictures, but sometimes the pictures are so busy, it bothers me until I get them mostly covered up. So, see, well, I could leave the fire there. But, yeah. But it's just kind of fun. M for model. Look at all those patterns on the back of her. I'll go ahead and put her right here. And I'm not sure why those pieces of paper are there. But I was trying to put up in this corner either an M or a 12 or a letter. Like here, if I find a 12, I'll put it right up there. Okay, so what else has been going on? Nothing much. These, I think, are like flags. Reminds me of flags. Did we already do something in F? I don't think so. This is going to be my faces page. I only have one face. Oh, yes. It's the number 6, which really should have gone in the other corner. So let's do flags. And I've got some other things here. And then flags will help cover up some of the weird. I almost wish I had saved these ladies. But I've glued over them, so there we go. Okay. I'm thinking about doing a page on lamps. I'm all into lamps. I'm all into lamps. So let's have a page of lamps. And let's put that under page 12. L-A-M-P-S. Because there can be some really crazy looking lamps, and I just bought one that I absolutely loved. Now look at that, I'm already out. I'm hoping that that hasn't moved. This thing. Let me just double check while it's early. There, that should be enough. It's bothering me that even though you can see all of this, every time I move it, it's hitting this. Okay, so we want to go to L, or to 12. Here's 10. There's color page. Here's brown. Oh, that would have been a good spot to have put that. Oh, wait a minute. Here's some background. That's kind of brownish background. Let's put some brown background on this page. That model page has that nice brown sheet of paper. And here's some brown. That's like a wooden floor. But I think I like it this way. Because no matter what you have, there's a spot for it, because it'll fit under either one of these special pages, one of the color pages, or you can just make up a name for it. I was going to say like lava lamp. Or you can just put like a red lamp. Can go under red or lamp. Let's see. Oh, we were on our way to, was it 12? Look at that. I've already forgotten. You guys are all saying, get to it, get to it. Yes, 12 is lamps. I knew I kind of had in my mind that I wanted to do a lamp page. So here's 12. And you know, I glued her in already. So maybe let's not make 12 a lamp page. Let's make, we have anything, we have something under 11. What about 9? No, there's nothing under 9. Let's do 9 for a lamp page. And of course, I can glue all around that lamp. I don't have any problem. Is this 9? Yes, 9. And 9 over here. Which is why I put the numbers, I did them on the back sides too, so that when you're flipping backwards, you can see all of them that way too. And that has been a great boon. So let me change lamps to 9, and let's make 12 a military page. M-I-L. Military. Okay, and then number 9 will be lamps. Lamps and military. Oh, I want a page of doors. So we've got, let's do page 7. We'll do doors. I'm always finding interesting doors. And this is a background piece. Let's do that under aqua. I think aqua was back here. Well, that's got plenty of background. I don't need a background piece under aqua. You hear those dogs trying to get through the fence next door. I don't need that. Let's wait on that. Let's go to doors. I think by the time I get through this, and even if I end up making a new one, doors is 7. Six, 7. This is what I cut out. And I'm going to leave a lot of the background there because I'm going to glue over it, but it'll help to cover some of the text. Well, I'm not so much wanting to cover up the text. I'm wanting to cover up the images. I don't care about the text. I don't mind gluing over text. But what is the ugliest part of this page? And I'm going to say Hot List 2021. So we'll put that door right there. Ooh, all kinds of neat things on the back of this one too. I do have a lot of bigger pictures because I have a feeling that once I fill this book up, I'm going to want to start another one, because I have spent a lot of time where I can just sit down and glue and there's no stress because everything has a place. Everything has a place in this book. So there's no stress. I just love this anything goes book. Now, here's some flowers. I started watching Alien something where the guy looks like he lands on Earth and he absorbs himself into another person and has to learn how to use his body and stuff. And it was kind of fun for the first 15. That's where I put the flowers. Okay, let's do flowers there. I do like that yellow door. Oh, and I do like those green plants. Plants are not really flowers though, although I was going to take the holly and maybe put it under flowers. This is the last page in the book. Let's not leave a little piece of black. Let's bring it up. There. There. I like that. And you can kind of get an idea. Let's see, this is something I'm going to put in my Shamrock book, so I don't want to glue it in here. Now here's Polka Dots. So let's see if we have, could go under Rainbow too. But I kind of like thinking of it as Polka Dots. Yeah, we've got a spot. it can go right up there. Yeah, I like that. Just gonna glue right on the book. There. Now you won't see any of that purple when it dries. You'll just see polka dots. Oh, I've got these. These fingers. They were holding a fish. Kind of weird. We were at F. This is number 5. This is a vintage. There's the pink. And here's F. Oh, we could do fingers over the faucet or under the faucet. Holding the faucet. Let's do them holding the faucet. There. That's kind of fun. Now I guess we can get rid of these fish scales. Well, do you think I'll remember their fish scales? Let's put that in. See if we remember those are fish scales later. Okay, now we got some jars of paint. Well, they're really jars of powder. Jars of powder. So let's put those under P. No, let's put them under J. I don't have anything under J. So let's put them right here under J. I've got July 4th here. There we go. Jars. That's cool. Now, I've cut out some jewelry. I think there's 2 of them here with a lot of background to them, but I think I have a jewelry page. Jewelry 10, okay? Ooh, right here. Right here. There. I had Bennett over this weekend, and he was so funny because he didn't even get out his book this time, because the first thing he saw my sculpture that I had put some floating candles in it. And he was all interested in the floating candles. Now that looks crooked to me. He got out all but the floating candles weren't lit. So I got out the box of candles and showed him how if he put them in, they would light up. Oh, that just fascinated him. He played with that forever. He played with that. He cut pieces of styrofoam and poked the candle through so that it would float more on the thing. And then he put more styrofoam over it so you could see the light coming up through the styrofoam. He just really had a good time. And it was fun to have him over. Him and James. And of course James is talking. And it's so hard to divide my attention because I want to spend time with James too. So, oh, aren't those really pretty? Let's see, C's cartoon. So what else did, oh, and then another thing he did is he kept calling to me, how do you spell this? How do you spell that? And he ended up making a treasure hunt. And he gave his dad the first clue. And then his dad went around and found all where the other clues were until he found the prize. Which, I'm trying to remember what the prize was. The prize was something in a big bag. Oh, was it the raisins? Oh, C. I'm going to do C for, I'm going to do cartoon under C. It was so funny. I accidentally ordered a gigantic box of raisins. 2 pounds of raisins. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe when it came. I couldn't even lift the box. It was so heavy. And I don't know how it got into my... I did not order them. I wasn't even looking at raisins. I don't even eat raisins. But somehow, a box of raisins, I must have, when I was scrolling through something, I must have hit the... there, can you see that? I must have hit the boost your menthol. You can tell this is an old magazine. I must have hit the buy button or something when I was on that page, and I never noticed it, and then other things got put on, and when I sent everything to buy it, I got raisins in the box, a great big box of raisins. So I was thinking, well, I don't even know what to do with them because there's no way I could ever, being on keto, consume 2 pounds of raisins. And nobody I know really eats raisins. But my daughter-in-law does bake. So I asked her, I says, do you ever bake with raisins? And she said that she did. Ooh. She said that she did. She baked... sometimes, and I said, well, I have this box, 2 pounds of raisins. And she said, oh, well, I would never use all those. And I said, yeah, I know. I said, but it does come in 2 1-pound packages inside. I think I'm going to do G for glasses on this. So anyway, the more we talked about it, I thought, oh, what about your horse? What about Annie? Can Annie eat raisins? And we looked it up, and yes, horses love raisins. So she took the 2 pounds of raisins to give to her horse. as snacks. Now you can't give them very much. You can only give them, you know, a few at a time. A handful. Just a small handful at a time. But I was really tickled that that was something that she could use. So anyway, so yeah. So that was very, very fun. Now, I wanted this picture of this bear. So Bennett and James stayed, quite a while. It was really, really fun. But I'm thinking I'm definitely emptying all the water out of that because I'm not a real fan of water play inside the house. Although he didn't spill anything, didn't spill any water. Now, I don't know why that was there. Here's a bear. Do you think you could have a bear coming up out of the ocean? Too bad, because it covers up that kid. Let's see, we've got a butterfly, a beach, a building. Look at that. Oh, there's another bear. Well, we are swamped with bears. Let's cover up this face with a bear. She's not so much as these guys are. These guys are very annoying. And we'll get this bear right at the top. And we could also put another butterfly. Of course, we could use M for monarch. Could we cover her face up there? I hate to put those little small things. Well, that's right there next to that one. Let's put it next to the building. Can you see that? Okay, I don't like using my room at night, but we aren't gonna, for 4 more days, we're not gonna have any sun. So I'm kind of annoyed. Oh, I cut this out for nose. So let's find N. Oh, look at that. There is nothing there. Let's put the nose right there. It would just be lost. It would just be lost over well, my hands really aren't that dirty. It's from the ink on all this stuff, I guess. Here's some fans. Guess I should cut off this blue part. It's okay to have a background, but not so many other things. There, I like that little nose. Can you see it? I can't see what you can see. Anyway, I'm here at night, even with all this glare, just because. Oh, L. Oh, no, we're looking for F now. Fan. So let's go back here to fan. To F for fan. We'll put that down here. And I'm getting my glue book pages. You would think they would be filling up, but there are still a ton of pages without anything on them yet. Ooh. I want to keep her nose. Oh no, this is F. This is page F. Okay. I am going crazy. I'm about done, but I did cut these things out. These hands. Let's go to H. F, G, H. H. We might be able to put something in between. I'm just going to paste them kind of like that and like that, and leave that kind of open to put something in between these hands. I had toyed with the idea of the hands strangling her. But I thought it would be better for the hands to be maybe holding a flower. But I didn't really have anything. Anything to put there. And I might just have to leave them just like that, just hands. But for now, we'll leave it open in case I think of something. And I'm going to say goodbye. I'm sorry I didn't have much of a chat. I had some things I wanted to tell you, and the whole time I'm working in here, I couldn't think of any of those things that I wanted to tell you. I wonder if these people should be walking around the corner. That's kind of fun. I think I'll do that. I just think they're fun. In their bathing suits with no visible water around. They look like they just belong there. Now, in case you can't see that, doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to be a H thing. Could be a happy couple. Doesn't have to be an H thing. I'm just adding that to the picture because it's actually the picture of a house with some people in front, and there's another house. And I'm going to keep looking for some more houses. I like the idea of almost having a house page. But anyway, like I said, I'm ready. It's been long enough, but now I hope you understand how to make and use a, oh, should I just go through it really quickly so you can see all the pages? I don't have anything on here except Ann Landers. Whoops, we should go up here. A is just Ann Landers. That's all I have. Number 1 page is angels. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4 angels. Here's my red page. I'm not going to show you this every time I work in it, but just so you can kind of get an idea. You saw the B page. Here's the 2 page, and it's for dogs. And so far all I have is 1 dog because it was already in the picture. And then I found this and I glued that down. I don't have a whole lot of dogs in my stash. This is my green page. And I got this green telephone out of my In Britain book. It was an advertisement. C page. Corn, chair, car, camera, candle, and cactus. And Bennett made this cactus at school, and it had toothpicks glued on them, but they've all fallen off. I need to get some more more toothpicks. Okay, C for cat. 3. Number 3 is for cats. So that's where I'm going to glue all my cats. And I did have 1 cat with just 1 eye, but he looked so sad I didn't want to put him in. This is the blue page. And I used to have that blue cup. For many years I had that blue cup. It was, I think, one of my first rainbow cups I ever had. There was a blue, a yellow, a reddish brown, and a green. This is D, and this is, I did put a dog on that. And this is dreams, daily dreams, and I put a dream picture here. To those who can dream, there is no such place as far away. Is that cool? I did love that. Number 4 doesn't have an assignment yet. Here's my yellow page. Don't have much. This is a yellow piece of furniture. It looks like it doesn't belong yet, but it does. This doesn't belong yet, but this, and this is what I've put on here. E, I've got an envelope and an elephant and the letter E. 5 is vintage. Pink, can you tell what some of my favorite colors are? I do like the color pages really well. I love the pink. There's lots to see on the pink page. F, yep, I like F so far. 6 is faces, and I've got 2 faces. She was already here. This is the orange page, and I haven't put anything orange in here except for this as a background, and I have some orange right in here, but that'll be covered up. G, Gideons and glasses. 7 is going to be my doors. Purple comes next, and that's almost filled up, but because they're big pictures, you can cover up parts of them to add things. H we already looked at. 8 is not assigned. Here's the rainbow page, which you've seen. I've got to put something in that. Pokes me. Here is I for icing. Here's an ice cream truck. The word irresistible. The word imagine. Idols. Here's idols. I think they're the idols on Easter Island. And here's some Irish, an Irish napkin with a little Irish colleen. And here's some ice skaters. 9 is lamps. Then here's the brown page. J, jars and July. Oh, and I do have a little J over here. See it? 10 is jewelry. This is my black and white, or my black page. So it's where I put black and white stuff, or all black stuff. But I do want to just do black and white for black. Because I don't think you'll find many things that are all black. But maybe. K, King Kong. I've been on this ride at Universal Studios. I have the letter K, which is all glittery. It's got purple glitter on it, on the red. And then the Kool-Aid. 11 is my fairy folk page. Not fairy folk, but folk people. The aqua color, or turquoise. L, these are letters that have been decorated, letter envelopes that have been decorated. And I'm not sure why I put them in under L. Lighthouse, I might have to cover those up. I can't think of why I would put under L, other than their letters in there, in the envelopes. 12 is going to be military. Here's the M page, which I used up my brown. But I'm liking looking at this page when I turn it now, because I don't have that flamethrower guy in it. He was bugging me. N, the only thing I have is the letter N and the nose. The nose guy with the silly nose. O, I don't have anything but just this Ohio welcomes you. P, that's still damp. This is polka dots. This is the word peace. And this is packaging. I got this as a gift from my daughter when we visited Chicago. She bought me this beautiful vintage tea towel of the city, so we can see where we'd been and what areas we traveled in. But I saved the packaging because I thought it was really cool. And then there's a pocket and a poinsettia and some pillows. Some pillows right there. Q, all I have is question mark. I don't know. I don't have any queens yet. Here's an R for rose and ram and ruler, a little ruler. S for stars, stars, shoe, sunset, and stamps. 13 is my fairies page. And I do have some fairy stamps, which I can add later. T, turtle, trees, teacups. U for universe. So all I have is a background there. What's this? V, I have a Valentine grenade. Vases. And that's all. I'm not sure why that's there. That's a chair. It was just mixed in. W, 2 watches, a windmill, out on a whim, whales, water, women. So that's getting filled up. Who would think W would fill up so fast? X, I have nothing, 0, zip. Probably have to be filled up with words. I can't even think of X anything. Z, I don't have anything for. 14 is not assigned. I need to cover her up. and 15, and that's the end of the book, and I've got that assigned to flowers. So that's my book, and I'm going to tag Flip Through Friday, but I am going to probably send this in tomorrow, which is Thursday. I haven't been gluing these down really carefully because I know I'll be gluing over the edges. So, but I have kind of fixed it a little bit. Oh, here's a thank you or thank you. So that would be cute to put under S or T for a thank you. I don't have much under S. What do I have? Oh yeah, I do have some things under S. I even have a shoe under S. So, while I'm here, I'll just put that in, and then I'm closing this up, and I'm gonna send it in. Hopefully you'll get it as is. And thank you for watching. And I should say, welcome to those of you who are new, because I've had a lot of new subscribers lately. So, anyway, but this is my en masse book, and it's called Anything Goes, because no matter what picture you pick up to glue in that you like, you'll find a spot for it in this book. So happy about that. Bye bye, guys.